here it is. Bowser's Castle, about to enter. And interestingly enough, there's lightning strikes despite this being a big underground undersea cave. And that what sees background is some sort of sinister foreshadowing. But time to go, and I'm not gonna be showing all the alternative routes this stage has. No extra music or anything at the final stage, and still leaving the final part. But the first room is just simple. There's a bunch of doors. Let's go number 3. Yeah, it's a bit of a maze. And this is a new enemy called Mega Koopa. And it's a Koopa which is actually artificially wind up toy. Damn it, but even though if they are wind up toys, they are still quite dangerous. And they also don't appear anywhere else, so let's just go straight to room number 5. Yeah, looks like some sort of... And I was killed by... Actually, I wasn't killed. Went a bit too late. But here I am, and this place would be where Mario winds up after the back door, going to the backdoor stage. And another enemy which never appears earlier in this game, and transplant from Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Ninjas. These and original Super Mario Bros. Had 2 forms of ninja. One that just jumped upright, and another that which also came forwards and jumped forward. But Bowser's Castle is all about alternate routes, so getting inside. Yep, no more time frame or anything. There he is. But unlike previous appearances, 3 appearances, he now appears using the flying machine and blasting out these Mecha Koopas. So, the purpose is to use the new mechanic of throwing stuff upwards to make it fall into his head. 2 hits, and he withdraws using another special effect. Scalable sprites. And now there will be fire dropped from the sky. And Princess Peach yells help! So, once again Bowser starts to fly around again with his clown copter, but this time with a bit different pattern. Clown copter doesn't just swoop between stages, it swoops around. And another little showing of the new technology, the spinning sprites as well. Both allowed by new Mode 7 special trick. If I remember right, it was some sort of visual chip that Super Nintendo had, and I missed that. Yeah, Bowser flaps out 2 of these crushy balls, which are not scary at all, as you can just stop, jump or spin jump them. So let's just stay here until he just decides to throw out the Mecha Koopas. And you need to oops, I was hit again. I got the first hit again. Yeah, I'm quite rusty, even though this fight is basically quite easy. he withdraws. Some more fire from the sky. And the clown car gets evil looking. It now starts to spin and stop around and gets this evil grin. It gets the evil eyes, but it actually becomes much easier to bait the hit than in the second phase. Oh, couple of explosions. Oh, Princess Peach just falls off and Bowser's copter flies away uncontrollably. Oh. Well, that was it. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't be until, well, discounting the ports, until Super Mario 64 that there would be a new complete Bowser fight. Oh, and a bit of heart as well. Yeah, and of course, because Mario happens to be a gentleman, he lets Lady ride with Yoshi. And of course, quite the big bunch of Nintendo guys who did the job. And the list of makers is longer than it would normally have been when in previous generation of games. With the co-composer of Nintendo, Koji Kondo. And it's produced by the genius Shigeru Miyamoto. Now with a very impressive resume. But still, only about a dozen or so names for a game this important should tell you that, yep, those were different times. Oh, so they finally go to Yoshi's home and here are his friends. Oh. And so many new sprites as well, Hobson. And a cast of characters as well, giving the name of enemies, almost all of them. Fidget bills were replaced bullet bills in the strange mode. Pocket Buffer seems to only appear in maybe one stage, and the same applies to Torpedo Ted. no, they changed those names instead of Spark and Big Spark. Even environmental hazards get names. No, I am not being sassy or sarcastic. Yeah, Reznor. What? Make the Goofus. Yeah, and the Koopalings and Bowser himself. And oh, the hero sidekick and the damsel in distress. Well, this ends the Super Mario World. It's a great game, and it deserves to be remembered as great game. Completely new game for a new system and by the developers, and they didn't know exactly how powerful software hardware they would be. How much they could actually get through the hardware, so they might have they've been a bit careful about the game design, but it came out at the release date as was announced. So great game, and that's it. See you next time.